Hi, everybody. In this tutorial, I'm going to go ahead and talk about how to create a question in the classwork section. Let's jump into it. Okay, so as far as these tutorials go, this one should be pretty quick and pretty simple. Now, just a heads up, when I'm covering this, I'm going to cover this kind of assuming that you have watched my previous tutorials on creating an assignment, or at least creating a quiz assignment, where I really broke down how to create and post an assignment. All right, so if you haven't watched that, I might recommend it as far as putting this all together. All right. But that being said, let me go ahead and jump into it. Let's keep it simple here. Okay. So, first thing that you're going to want to do is click on the create button and then go down to question. Now, quick thing here, what is the difference between a quiz assignment and the question? A quiz assignment is geared towards having multiple questions, and that's why they give you a Google form to house all that information. Whereas a question, this is built into the Google Classroom, it allows just one question, either short answer or multiple choice. Okay, so let me click into that and just kind of go through what you would be doing. All right, so first off with this, you don't need to worry about a title. The first thing it's going to ask you for is the actual question itself. So let me go ahead and put this in. How are you today? All right, so there is my question. Now, once I've put that in right over here, like I said, you have the choice to either make this short answer or multiple choice. So let's say for this one, just for the sake of practicing, I'll just do multiple choice. Okay. The next thing is if your question requires additional information, instruction, whatever, you do have this optional space right here that you can use. I'm just going to go ahead and leave that blank for this. Okay. Under that, this is where we obviously put in the different options for this question. So what I can do is I can put, great, good, okay, bad. All right. So great, good, okay, bad. So then I now have my question and possible responses that they can click on. All right. And last thing, as far as this area, just like the other assignment tools in the Google Classroom, you definitely have the option to add from different places on the internet and your computer, as far as Drive, Link, so on. Or you can create a document inside here if you need something to go along with this question. All right. So the last thing that you need to do is jump right over here and the standard stuff like you've done with the other assignments. Tell Google who is getting this. So as far as the classes, as far as the students, the point value right here, I'll leave it how it is. The date right here, when you need this completed by, and I'll just leave it to tomorrow. That is fine. And of course, if you set up topics like we talked about in a previous tutorial, you could assign this to a topic. Now, the last thing that I want to point out is it has this little box right here. Students can see the class summary. So this is really simple. So whether you're doing multiple choice or the short answer, if you click this, the students are going to be able to see how people actually responded to this, which can definitely be a cool tool. All right. But let's say this is just for you to see. You can check that. So now students will not be able to see that summary, right? Yeah. All right. Okay. So this question would be set up and ready to go to the students. So yeah, over here, we can now post this or ask this, and it is now posted. All right. And actually, let me do this while I have it up. Let me go ahead and show you the student side just so you can see what they see. So let me go over here to the classwork, and I can now see the question right there. Okay. So as the student, I simply need to click on that. I could do it right here, or I could go further into this view question. Doesn't really matter. But so, how are you today? I'm good. All right. And then turn in. Okay. So that is now going to turn back into the teacher. They can see their response. So now if I come to my side, I can see that one person has said that they are good. And if I want to zoom in further, I can see who that was. All right. But yeah, that is how to post a single question, whether short answer or multiple choice, in the classwork section in the Google Classroom.